First of all, what brings you to the Netherlands?
Well, a number of reasons, really. First of all, it's a very major partner for us in the world, in Europe. Not often people recognize that for us today, the Netherlands is our second biggest trade partner in Europe after Germany. It's also among our top 5 investment sources. In fact, if you look investments in Europe, Netherlands is the biggest investor in India. So if one looks at it economically, there are very strong reasons. We've had a good relationship, a very important relationship. There are areas like water, agriculture, health, where we've had cooperation. We want to upgrade all of that. But now there are new areas like semiconductors, chips, where Netherlands is a world leader. We are making some big bets on that. So there's a very strong economic case. There's also, I would say, a political, strategic case as well. Big issues of the day: terrorism, multipolarity, strategic autonomy, standing on your own feet in a changing world. So a lot of reasons to come here.
We will touch upon all of those subjects, of course,
Sure.
But when talking to the Dutch government, are you talking bilaterally, or are you also hoping to talk to the EU in a way?
Well, I am talking to them bilaterally. In fact, today I've had a meeting with the foreign minister as well as the defense minister. I hope to see the prime minister tomorrow. But again, the Netherlands is a very important member of the European Union. So anything I say to them bilaterally also feeds into Brussels. So when I speak to the foreign minister and he then walks into the foreign ministers' council in Brussels, it's a way of talking to Brussels as well. But we do engage a lot with Brussels. I hope to be visiting Brussels fairly soon. We have very good relations with the new Commission. I hope to be building on that.
Yep. Now, of course, you talk to the foreign minister in the Netherlands, not so much the Minister of Trade. So I guess there is a lot of global subjects to talk about. Is there room for improvement, more cooperation between India and the Netherlands? Should there be more cooperation?
Oh, absolutely. There should be more cooperation for a variety of reasons. Let me start with the economic side. As I said, in areas like water, agriculture, health, Netherlands has been a very important partner. But when a country which is today the 5th largest economy would be now actually maybe the 4th. I think we overtook Japan last month, and likely to grow at 6%, 7%, 8% in the coming decades. I think our growth, we are looking for partners who have technology and experiences to contribute. Partner for whom this relationship can be a new business opportunity, and the Netherlands is such a partner. So there are traditional areas we want to expand. There are new areas. Today, with world of AI and data, how intense the whole debate about semiconductors and chips have been, and how sensitive it is in a way that countries want trusted partners when it comes to these kinds of domains.
Yeah.
Now, we have in the last, for some reason in the past many decades, we had neglected the semiconductor field. We have today, in last few years, taken some very big bets. We have started something called the Indian Semiconductor Mission. And we are right now building our first new big fab, which is underway. We have a whole lot of, in the semiconductor chain, supply, many other ATMP projects which are taking place. And this is an area where, a country like the Netherlands can make a very, very big difference. Now, I'll give you the flip side of it. Okay, what can India bring to the table? One of the areas we are strong is people. That if you look at the world is undergoing a shortage of engineers. It's also a shortage of health workers, many other areas, but relevant to this. So when you look at what difference Indian talent can make and what is the contribution that we can bring to these areas, I think there's a complementarity there that is waiting really to be forged. Now, I could take it into other sensitive areas. With the defense minister, for example, I discussed whether at a time when we are growing our defense industry in India, and we know in Europe and in Netherlands, he spoke to me about the need to grow your own defense capabilities. Again, is there a fit? We need to explore that.
Yeah,
so these are some examples.
But also to diversify. Now we buy a lot of weapons in the United States. Yes, we are looking to build them in Europe, but that may take time. So there may be an opportunity for India as a producer of arms.
Yeah, sure. Often in diplomacy, people speak about it's a more multipolar world. Or, they say we need strategic autonomy. What does it mean in real life? At the end of the day, it means having more of your own capabilities. Nobody can have everything. But what at least big countries and big groupings like the European Union want, they want to be able to have control and ownership about their basic security needs. That's what makes you feel self-assured and self-confident and able to handle a very volatile world. So in this, as Europe grows, as India grows, I think both of us understand the world is not what it used to be, not even what it was a year ago.
Do you feel India and the EU are driven together by this insecurity in the rest of the world?
I think India and Europe need to find more common ground and more partnership or working together, not against insecurity, against volatility, against uncertainty, against, on having multiple relationships so that at the end of the day, we are more secure by having more options and more partners.
But India, of course, has made a point of not choosing when others want you to choose. So there may come a time when either China or Russia or the United States wants India to choose for them instead of for the European Union, for example.
Well, look, India is a large nation with a strong history of independent decision making. Okay, our history is different from yours. Okay, that's the way history unfolded. Okay, you are still in an alliance culture. Okay, with all the responsibilities and obligations which come out of it. We never. After our independence, we always stayed away from alliance cultures. So in a way, we have grown up with a world of multiple choices and I would say handling multiple relationships, if you would. So for us, such a situation would not be a new, I would say, a new predicament.
I understand.
So we've handled it in the past.
Yeah.
We know when to stand up for our interests. We know how to make the best decision for our national interest. I think today Europe, as this current situation unfolds, is discovering, I think, the merits of that strategic autonomy and decision making.